In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on January 17, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Houston versus Tulane. The top-ranked Houston Cougars and the will face off on Tuesday night inside of Avron B. Fogelman Arena in the Devlin Fieldhouse in an American Athletic Conference matchup against the Tulane Green Wave. The Cougars are a dominant 17-1 thus far and are riding an 8-game winning streak as they are coming off an 83-77 home win on Wednesday over the USF Bulls. The Green Wave are 12-5 and are riding a 5-game winning streak as they are coming off a 77-69 home win against the UCF Knights. These programs will also face off on February 22nd, so this will be a good first test. The Cougars are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 road games and 37-18 against the spread in their last 55 games overall. The Green Wave are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 home games and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 5-1 in Cougars' last 7 overall. The over is 6-1 in Green Wave last 7 overall. The road team is 14-6 against the spread in the last 20 meetings. The Houston Cougars are going to be big favorites for obvious reasons, and a blowout win would surprise nobody. However, the Tulane Green Wave have held their own this season with 12 wins, and they're shooting 50.3% in their last 5 games. At home, this is going to be a packed house and crazier atmosphere than normal. Could be a scare for the Cougars. Houston's defense showed some holes in the last game, and Tulane is an elite offensive team averaging 82 points per game. Look for Houston to run up the score, and that is going to be the difference here, as Tulane is going to keep the game close. So the Tulane Green Wave to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both of these teams can put points on the board, with the Cougars averaging 76 points per game and the Green Wave averaging 82 points per game. So expect this to be a high-scoring affair, especially with Tulane's defense conceding above 70 points per game. Houston has an offensive efficiency of 117 and an adjusted tempo of 63.8, so they play a very slow-paced offense but put a significant amount of points on the board per possession. Expect the offense to be explosive against Tulane's defense. The Green Wave's offensive efficiency is 110.9 and their adjusted tempo is 73.7, so they play a much faster offense and put up a decent amount of points per possession. Although the Cougars' defense will slow them down, I expect both teams to put up a lot of points. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Creighton versus Butler. The Creighton Blue Jays will take on the Butler Bulldogs in Indianapolis at Hinkle Fieldhouse for a Big East battle. The Blue Jays are coming off a win against Providence and have won 3 of their last 5 games, while the Bulldogs are also coming off a win and have won 3 of their previous 5 contests. This is the second time these teams have faced off this season, and Creighton earned a dominating victory. The under is 4-0 in Creighton's last 4 games against a team with a winning straight-up record. The over is 3-0 in Creighton's last 4 games as a road favorite. The Blue Jays are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 road games. The Creighton Blue Jays have won 3 of their last 5 games and are coming off a win against the Providence Friars, so they are entering with some positive momentum. Although Butler is also coming off a win, the Blue Jays enter with more positive momentum, knowing that they have already dominated the Bulldogs this season. In their last outing together, Creighton beat up Butler, and that's because of the Blue Jays' ability to shoot from anywhere on the court, and their dominance on the boards, and their ability to move the ball around. With this being said, I expect Creighton to have a very similar outing, if not more dominant. They have just gotten better throughout the season, and their offense and defense are starting to settle into a successful dynamic, so expect that to be the winner. Butler looked better in the last game, but that's against a Villanova team that is having a down year. Creighton is going to have no issue running up the score, and that is going to be the difference, as the Blue Jays are going to sweep the Bulldogs. So the Creighton Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I believe Butler will do better than they did the last time they played Creighton, where they scored only 56 points. In that game, the The total ended up at 134 points. I expect Butler to score at least 6 more points in this contest, assuming Bates is available. Creighton's offense is solid, and the two teams play relatively quickly, which results in more points overall. Creighton has also totaled 140-plus points in 4 of their last 5 games. Furthermore, Butler has given up at least 70 points in their last 4 games in a row. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas versus Iowa State. The Texas Longhorns will be going for their 4th consecutive win when they face the Iowa State Cyclones on Tuesday night. The Longhorns are coming off a 72-70 win over Texas Tech as 8-point favorites. The Cyclones are coming off a 62-60 loss to Kansas as 7.5-point underdogs. Texas is 7-3 in its last 10 games against Iowa State. Texas is 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 Tuesday games and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games. The over is 7-1 in Texas' last 9 games. Iowa State is 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games. The under is 8-3 in Iowa State's last 11 home games. The home team is 5-2 against the spread in these two teams' last 7 head-to-head meetings. Texas's average score margin this season has been plus 15.5, ranked 5th, while Iowa State's has been plus 12.9, ranked 12th. What the Longhorns excel at on offense working inside the 3-point line is exactly what the Cyclones' defense is weakest at, allowing 48.5% on 2-pointers, ranked 131st. The Longhorns have come out on top in 7 of the last 10 contests between these two teams and are 9-4 against the spread in the last 13 games between them. I have more faith in the rebounding prowess of Texas, and I believe that they will be able to hold up to Iowa State's pressure on defense. Longhorns are top 40 in turnover rate. Since 2021, Texas has won 3 of 4 against Iowa State, and I believe that they're going to show that same class of play on Tuesday. So the Texas Longhorns to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Longhorns are averaging 81.5 points per game and 70 points per game on the road. They averaged 71 points per game in their last 3 games against the Cyclones. They play at a fast pace, averaging 73.6 possessions per game, but they're facing a team that is giving up 50 points per game at home, so expect them to be held under their average in this game. The Cyclones are averaging 71 points per game and 76 points per game at home. They averaged 62 points per game in their last 3 games against the Longhorns. They play at a slow pace, averaging 68.4 possessions per game, and they're facing a team that is giving up 62 points per game on the road, so don't expect them to score enough points to push the score past the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.